In today's video, we are going to be checking out one of the top 5 zoos in the world. Hello and welcome to my channel, Sarah Loves Sparkles. In today's video, we are going to be checking out the Living Desert Zoo and Botanical Gardens in Palm Springs. So the Living Desert Zoo is located in the Palm Desert area of Palm Springs. And we're super excited to check it out, so let's check it out. But before we get started, let's check out my outfit of the day. So for today's outfit of the day, I got this kind of like coral colored dress. It is from Lucy Paris with these flower wedge sandals. Oh, your outfit of the day?
Keeping it simple.
Keeping it
shorts,
simple.
black tee, glasses.
We are here at the Living Desert Zoo and Garden. Found a cool picture spot right as you enter here, so we're gonna take a few pictures here. Here is the map. It's got a rhino on it. They just finished the Rhino Exhibit. Here, I guess it cost $12 million and 4 years to build. Here's the map here. They have the Wild Americas. Hi. So I make YouTube videos.
I saw you doing an Instagram.
So a zoo worker spotted us taking pictures and told me of a really cool picture spot back here. It's a, what'd you say, a palm oasis?
Yeah.
A palm oasis. Here is the palm oasis where we're gonna take some pictures. And you can always see my pictures on my Instagram, which I'll put right here. So there's this really cool little desert train set. Oh my gosh, there's actually lizards going through there. Really? Yeah, do you see it? Look over by that plane over there. I saw 2 of them. Wow, this is huge. Do you see how huge?
Wow, yeah, it goes all the way around.
An example of the type of rail used today in the Coachella Valley. Wow. So this is actually called the Palm Garden. This zoo is supposed to have a bunch of desert gardens in it. So this palm garden is actually really cool and beautiful. There's palm trees everywhere. Like hundreds of palm trees in here. And there's a nice little pond with fish and dragonflies. It's a really cool spot to take pictures. I'm so glad she showed us. So this zoo is made up of Wild Americas, Australian Adventures, and African Safari with a bunch of gardens in here. Aloe Garden, Palm Garden, all kinds of gardens. All desert gardens. There's a dragonfly just sitting here. Another super cool spot in the Palm Garden. Here's the Rhino Savannah. This is the new thing that they were telling us about. Wow. These are naked mole rats. Oh my gosh, a bunch of them. They've got a really cool little exhibit here with a bunch of little spots for them to go to. Wow, I've never seen these before.
I know, why? Probably because they're underground.
Yeah. Got a tamale wrapper in there. So this is all part of the Rhino exhibit. It's huge, even though mole rat thing was like as you enter the Rhino exhibit. The really cool thing is they have antelope here. There's another type behind that wall right there, and pelicans all in this Rhino exhibit. I love it when there's multiple animals in one thing together. It makes it feel more like, you know, like out in the wild to me. So I love that kind of thing. Wow, there's even like a turkey type thing in there. We were not able to see the rhinos anywhere, but still a super cool exhibit. We are gonna do a giraffe feeding. So we got our lettuce and we're gonna feed them. Hey!
He wants to show off for you how tall he is.
Another piece?
The toenails, they're not very much. The nails use the opposite.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, how cool! That was one of the coolest giraffe exhibits I've ever seen. They just came right over and ate it right out of our hands.
That was really cool.
Did you love it?
Oh yeah.
It was like really exciting and fun.
Super friendly giraffes.
Yep. They even posed for a few pictures.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's an ostrich in with the giraffes. That is so cool. I'm not sure if you could see it in the video. It's in the shadow right there next to the palm tree. Oh, how cool.
Look at that guy. I really like this zoo. I like how they have different species all in the same, all in the same habitat.
Got a warthog here.
If I was a young warthog.
Got a leopard just resting right there. This area is super cool. It's kind of like a little village. They have a grill and soft serve. What did you get?
I got some vanilla soft serve with rainbow sprinkles.
Oh yeah.
You know, being on the East Coast, being from the East Coast, I kind of, you know, like Dairy Queen. That's kind of a thing.
Cool. Oh, here's a cheetah. So many active animals today. This is a really neat exhibit. They have vultures, gazelles, a couple of birds, and there's supposed to be tortoises in here. I don't see any tortoises, but I love that, how there's so many in here. Checked out most of the African safari, and next we're gonna check out, I think, the wild Americas. Oh yeah, North America this way. So it is super hot, like 103, and not just because we're here. But yeah, it's super hot. There's a guy about halfway up. These are desert bighorn sheep. This is a super cool, unique feature of this zoo. There is a 3-mile wilderness loop hiking trail. I don't quite have that in me right now, and I'm not dressed for it. But yeah, that's really cool and unique that they have this. Looks like it goes right along the mountains here. So here is the start of the trail, which I guess it's actually opened October 1st through May 31st. We're actually here on June 2nd, so we just missed it. And it looks like there's a 5-mile loop and a half-mile loop and a 1.5-mile loop.
San Andreas fault line exhibit should be right up there.
Yep, with the San Andreas fault line exhibit somewhere around here. We just came across the bee garden here, so we're gonna check this out. Oh my gosh, I hear them, but I think they're just out in the wild. I thought they were gonna be like enclosed to look at, but I guess it's more so just kind of like plants that bees like right here rather than like a bee exhibit or anything. There's a bunch of bees up there if you can see any. Oh my gosh, this hummingbird is coming. It looked us like straight in the eye. Wow. Here is a bobcat coming over to us. Did he hear your mating calls?
Yeah.
Here's the bald eagle. An American classic, huh? Now we're we're gonna check out the Australian adventures. Got some emus here in Australia. So this sign here says the deserts of California and Australia are very similar. A couple of wallabies up on this little rock feature. It's a very nice exhibit too. They got some water going through, got a waterfall. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of wallabies at this wallaby lounge. They're just laying around here, and there's not even a like glass or anything. The wallaby just laying under the tree again, not even like enclosed. That is crazy. So there is a bunch of parakeets just sitting here. So this is an olive python, and they're taking it to get checked out somewhere. Oh, it's coming back out. So this is one of the coolest exhibits I've seen, because the wallabies are able to come up to you if they want. I just talked to a zookeeper, and he said usually they kind of keep to themselves, and you're just, you know, you have to stay on the paths, but if they want to come to you, they can. And then it's all enclosed, so all of the parakeets and birds can just fly around as they want too. And all of the reptiles are just along the sides here. This is the bearded dragon, I think. They got a thing here to measure how tall you are. Let's see, you're about eastern gray kangaroo height. So we had so much fun doing that, and I would say that is a wonderful date idea or a family outing, but it does get really, really hot. Like I said, it was like 102 degrees while we were there. And they close super early. I think they close at about 1 each day, probably because it gets way too hot. But definitely loved it and would definitely recommend checking that out. So thank you so much for watching, and while you're here, check out some of my other videos, and I would love it if you even subscribe. Thank you!